Right then, so after a lot of boxing fans have been calling for it, it looks like Naoya and Inoue will be now fighting MJ Akhmadaliev in September. This is the fight that we want to see, and this is the fight that we want to see before Inoue moves up to featherweight. And yeah, I mean, to be fair, you've got to give Inoue massive credit because he's going to be taking a fight in May against Ramon Cardenas. And then if he is able to get through him, which he should be able to, he will be going up against MJ Akhmadaliev on September 14th in Tokyo if he wins. And, it's good that, Turki Al-Sheikh's been getting involved in this and has definitely helped out make this happen. And then eventually, it can move up to featherweight. But this is absolutely huge, and it's getting Inoue's name out there more as well, because obviously him fighting Cardenas will be in USA, and I feel like it'd be massive for Inoue to get his name out there even more in front of that American audience again, because I feel like that is very important. And then I feel like after that, it only makes the MJ Akhmadaliev fight even bigger than before. As that will then go down in Tokyo. But it's absolutely huge, and I've said it for a few months now that Naoya Inoue versus MJ Akhmadaliev is one of the biggest fights in boxing, and is probably one of the best fights in boxing as well, and will be one of the best fights to watch. I feel like it's a fantastic matchup, if I'm being completely honest. This is a very, very, very good fight on paper, and the styles, I feel like if there is anyone who has got a style to beat Inoue, it is MJ. Whether MJ does beat Inoue or not, I don't know. He would be the underdog going into the fight, but it's very possible that MJ can beat Inoue. He has got the style to be able to do so. But, he needs to get through Cardenas first, though, Inoue does. And, it's not going to be easy. It's one you'd expect him, and it's one that you'd expect Inoue to win, get a late stoppage over, and then, moving on to September, Inoue and MJ get it on. And it's going to be an absolutely huge fight. And I do feel like it, as I said, it's better that Inoue is going to be getting a fight in Vegas. I feel like it's huge for Inoue's brand. So I'm looking forward to that. And, Inoue's never in a dull fight. Inoue's always in a bloody fantastic fight, and he's in the top 3 pound-for-pound boxers right now. So, there's already hype around him, but there's going to be even more. And ideally as well, I'd want to see MJ Akhmadaliev fight before the Inoue fights as well. I'd ideally want to see MJ fight on the May 4th card when Inoue main events against Ramon Cardenas. I'd want to ideally see MJ on that card, and I feel like it would even build up more hype, because then it brings the American audience into it more as well. So I feel like, that makes something interesting. And I feel like Inoue versus MJ Akhmadaliev is a fight that the world must know about, not just the hardcores. It is a fight which I feel like the casuals should be getting excited for as well. It's an absolutely huge fight, in my opinion. And it's two of the best guys in the division going at it. Like, it's got to get as much attention as possible. And I like what Turki Al-Sheikh's done here by getting Inoue to fight in Vegas. Or before, I'd ideally want to see MJ possibly, you never know, on the Saudi card, on the Canelo Skull card, on that weekend as well, on the Saturday. We need to get MJ's name out there more as well. That is what has to happen. And, if Turki Al-Sheikh can get MJ on a Saudi card or on the Vegas card for Inoue, then it only brings in more of an audience. And I feel like, a Saudi card, it will bring in more of an audience, because you've got that British audience as well. You've got the American audience, you've got the Saudi audience, you've got the European audience around as well. Like, that is what needs to happen. Get MJ Akhmadaliev on the Saudi card, if not get him on the Vegas card, because it was only bring more hype. And if they both win, and if they can both do it in fashion as well, people are going to be talking. People are going to be talking, and this fight will get the recognition that it deserves and that it needs, in my opinion. 100% it will do. This has all the potential, Inoue versus MJ Akhmadaliev, to be a worldwide massive fight. It's got the styles. It's got, both guys have the entertainment factor as well in their styles. Both guys are never really in a dull fight. It's got so much potential, and it could be built up to be even bigger. But look, I feel like Inoue's the main big star here. We know that, and I'm glad that Inoue's name's going to be getting built up even more. But I want more and more people to know how much of a threat MJ Akhmadaliev is to Naoya Inoue. This is what's got to happen, because if more and more people are aware how much of a threat MJ is to Naoya Inoue, then again it makes it even bigger and it gets people interested. And I am glad that Eddie Hearn is the promoter of MJ, because Eddie Hearn is very bloody good at getting his fighter's name out there. And Eddie Hearn has done a great job at already promoting this fight and making sure that people know how big of a threat MJ is, and, getting people interested in his fights. Look, if not, I do want to see MJ get on another Matchroom main event before he fights Inoue, if MJ can't get on the Saudi card, or if he can't get on the Vegas card. Eddie Hearn needs to make sure MJ fights. Eddie Hearn needs to make sure that MJ Akhmadaliev is active before fighting Inoue, because if he's not, it just puts it even more in Inoue's favor. If he's going MJ fought in December, so it's not like he's inactive then fighting in September, but still, keep MJ as active as possible. Keep him as fresh, keep him ready to go for that Inoue fight, because Inoue would have fought twice since MJ fought in December. Inoue fought in January, and then he's having a fight in May. Get MJ in to fight in May, get him to fight in April. We need an MJ Akhmadaliev fight very, very, very soon. Get that name out there even more. But yeah, that's my thought on the whole situation. But I'm just glad that this fight's happening no matter what, because it's absolutely huge and bigger than what people think. Anyway, thank you for watching.